So you think that you can't afford dental implants. You see price tags of $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, and it's intimidating. It was so intimidating to me, and I just thought it was never going to happen. It's never going to be an option for me. Well, recently I decided I was going to attack this because I was not going to keep living with dental issues, going back and wasting so much money at the dentist, and just wondering what I was going to do. About, I don't know, about 4 months ago, I kind of really got on top of this and started experimenting and trying to find ways to make money. And I found quite a few, and there's many of them that I haven't even been able to go after yet because I've got so busy with the few that I'm doing. I think that everybody can do this. You just need to find what you can do the best with your schedule, with your life, if you have children, whatever the case may be. But find the thing that works for you. I'm going to make a whole series of videos going over different ways to make money. And there's so many other things too that you can look at. You don't just have to make $30,000, $40,000 and go shell it out. Fixing your credit. If you are someone who has poor credit or less than perfect credit, I've already been implementing this into my life, and it has completely changed my credit situation. And there's so many little hacks that I would have never thought of, or little things that I just changed in life. The common one that everybody pay your bills on time. And that's the main thing, pay your bills on time. But it's the transition of not being in a habit of paying those bills on time and having to go to that habit. So a lot of things will just fall into place as you start developing habits and changing the way that you live to accommodate what you need to do to execute this dream of yours. I sat around for 4.5 years just thinking that it was not a possibility to be able to afford this or finance this, but there's ways of getting the money. I had a consultation with Jarrett from Golpa, and he said the same thing to me, and I've seen him saying this in other videos too. You know, there's ways to get money, and if you're in a situation where you don't have money and your credit is less than perfect, that's the first thing that you think of. Oh, there's no way I can afford this. There's no way I can finance this. Well, you can. You just have to do something about it. Sitting around and letting your situation get worse is the worst thing that you can do. Now, if you're in a position where you do need to change these things, you didn't get yourself in that situation overnight. So you're not going to get yourself out of the situation overnight. So you just got to keep that in the back of your head every single day, because when it does get tough, and I've been doing this for consistently for 4 months. I started a while back, but really seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, it's been within the last 4 months. And there's plenty of days that I wake up and I'm like, I don't think this is going to happen. I don't think this is going to happen. But I have to reel myself back in, set my perspective, and put it back in place. And then I get right back on track. And you got to do this every single day. And once this is over, once you go in and you get yourself fixed, you get your mouth restored, you need to keep these habits. This doesn't just come into play for getting an all-in-4 treatment done or whatever the case may be. You need to live like this every single day. You need to be responsible for you. I started taking accountability for myself, like fully. I did before. I mean, I have 4 kids. I didn't have an option but to take care of everybody. But I need to take care of them in the full. That didn't really make sense, but I need to take care of them every aspect of their life. And If you can get yourself on track and you can get into a daily routine of finding a second job, finding a side hustle. That was my big thing. I just needed side hustles. I had a pretty good job at the plant that I work at, but my bills don't get smaller as my kids get older. They just get bigger. So I had to expand, find multiple streams of income. And there's just so many ways that I would never, ever, ever have thought about that I can make money. And that's one thing that I've kind of gotten good at. So that's what I want to share with you. I want to share things with you that you can do to improve your life, as well as attack this financial thing so that you can get this procedure done and you can make things happen for you. And then once you have the financial situation under control and you can see that the ball is rolling and that you're going where you need to go, then you need to start looking at where you're going to go to. You need to reach out to these people early, and you need to find out all the details of what the situation is going to be when your day comes, because you don't want to just hear what a price is. A lot of these doctors will not tell you a price, and I know that, and I understand too. It does come into play of your situation, your health, the situation your mouth's in, bone density, or the amount of bone that you have. A lot of this stuff does factor into the cost. It depends on where you go to too. Your location, your geographical location. If you go to New York, you go to Miami, Chicago, you're going to pay that premium price tag. But you also got to look at the experience and see what level that these doctors are on. So I've been doing that for about 5 years. Now, there's been so many new doctors come along since then, and it's really hard to rate them. But if you've been looking at it day in and day out for so many years, it's kind of easy to tell which direction that you need to go. A lot of people, not a lot, but quite a few people say that it is okay to go out of the country. There's been many, many people that I've talked to that had very, very pleasant experiences going to Mexico or wherever they went. And there's a lot of people, though, that's came back and been in pretty bad shape after doing, dental tourism. So the price tags that you'll see outside of the country are very, very, very appealing, but it's just like anything in life. You get what you pay for, and your health is not something to nickel and dime. I just had to get a little bit of this off my chest. I've been on a couple of my Facebook groups, and people were still contemplating things, thinking that they're never going to be able to do this, or they need to go out of the country and get one arch done for $4,000. And I'm like, whoa, no, you need to stop right there. If you see somebody offering to do one full arch of your teeth for $4,000, you need to stop and you need to run. That is more than likely, I can't say 100%, but that is more than likely not going to be a good situation that you even want to be a part of. So, my next video, I'm going to go over 3 ways that you can make money on the side. And I'm going to show you one of them that I'm doing. I'm going to show you exactly how much money I'm earning, how long it's going to take me to get to a certain point just with that stream of income. Now, you have to have multiple streams of income. I don't mean like you need to have your job and a couple of side hustles. And then you could be looking roughly between 1 to 2 years. You should be able to afford this. Now, the master plan in my head is to find multiple streams of income, finish getting my credit right where it needs to be, put down a hefty down payment, and then finance the rest. Because I don't want to just finance everything and have a $300, $400, $500 price tag depending on how much the procedure actually costs. So But in my next video, like I said, we'll just go over 3 different multiple streams of income. And if you have any questions, or you just want to privately talk to me about things that I've been doing, or let me try to help you find things that you can do to better your situation and get you further along in this journey, email me. It's info@Dental Implant Council. I have it down in the description. So just holler at me and I will definitely help you out. Thanks.